is like. It's fleshy, full of water, and relatively soft. You could actually cut through it with a large knife, which is something you definitely couldn't do with an oak tree of the same size. Because it's not woody, the pseudostem doesn't grow wider each year. It just grows upwards, pushing out new leaves from the center until it's ready to flower. And this brings us to another fascinating and slightly dramatic part of the banana's life. A tree can produce fruit year after year, sometimes for hundreds of years. But a banana plant, it has a one-and-done life cycle. It's what botanists call monophyte. Here's how it works. The banana plant grows rapidly, and once it's mature, a huge, often purple, flower blossom emerges from the top of the pseudostem. This blossom hangs downwards, and as its layers peel back, they reveal rows of tiny flowers that will develop into our beloved bananas. After producing just one bunch of bananas, the main pseudostem's job is done. It has fulfilled its purpose, and the entire stalk will wither and die. It's a bit tragic, isn't it? All that effort for a single, glorious bunch of fruit. But don't feel too sad for the banana plant. It has a clever survival strategy. While the main stalk is growing, the real stem of the plant is actually underground. It's a structure called a rhizome, or think of it as a starchy underground base. From this rhizome, new shoots, called suckers, will sprout up around the parent plant. These suckers are essentially clones of the original plant. Once the main stalk has produced its fruit and dies back, one or two of these suckers will be allowed to grow and become the next main pseudostem. Banana farmers carefully manage this process, selecting the strongest sucker to continue the cycle and removing the others so the plant's energy is undivided. This is how a single banana plant can create a whole grove or mat over time. It's a continuous cycle of birth, fruiting, death and rebirth, all from that underground rhizome. A true tree, on the other hand, just keeps growing from its single woody trunk. So, to recap the main differences. First, the trunk. Trees have a woody perennial trunk that gets thicker over time. Banana plants have a fleshy, non-woody pseudostem made of leaf sheaths. Second, the lifespan. Trees can live and fruit for many years. A banana pseudostem fruits only once and then dies. And third, hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're peeling back the layers on a fruit we all know and love, the banana. But we're not just talking about your morning smoothie ingredient. We're diving deep into why the entire banana plant is a powerhouse of sustainability, a true unsung hero in the world of agriculture. You might think you know the banana, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see it in a whole new light. So, what comes to mind when you think of a banana? A sweet, potassium-rich snack, right? But what if I told you that the fruit is just the beginning of the story? The banana plant, which is actually the world's largest herb, not a tree, is a marvel of efficiency and a gift that keeps on giving long after the fruit has been harvested. In many cultures, every single part of the plant is used, leaving virtually zero waste. This isn't a new trend. It's an ancient practice of sustainable living that we can all learn from. Let's start with the most obvious part after the fruit, the peel. Every year, millions of tons of banana peels end up in landfills, but they are packed with nutrients like potassium and phosphorus, making them a fantastic natural fertilizer. Simply chopping them up and burying them near your plants, or soaking them in water to create a banana tea, can give your garden a massive chemical-free boost. It's nature's own plant food, and it's completely free. Beyond the garden, scientists are even exploring ways to turn banana peels into biofuel and biodegradable plastics. Imagine a world where your food packaging is made from the peel of the fruit it once protected. Now, let's look at the massive leaves. In many parts of Asia and Latin America, banana leaves have been used for centuries as natural, biodegradable plates and food wrappers. Steaming food in banana leaves, like tamales or fish, imparts a subtle, sweet aroma that you just can't get from aluminum foil. They're waterproof, flexible, and when you're done, they compost in a matter of weeks, enriching the soil instead of polluting it. This is circular economy at its most delicious. In a world drowning in single-use plastics, the humble banana leaf offers a beautiful, traditional, and eco-friendly alternative. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about the stem. That's the thick, trunk-like part of the plant. After a banana plant produces its single bunch of fruit, it's cut down to allow a new shoot or sucker to grow. But that cut-down stem isn't waste. Far from it. The inner core is edible, often used in curries and salads in South and Southeast Asian cuisine. It's rich in fiber and has a crisp texture similar to a water chestnut. It's a delicious and nutritious vegetable hidden in plain sight. What's more, the fibrous outer layers of the pseudostem are incredibly strong. This brings us to one of the most exciting uses, banana fiber. For thousands of years, people have been extracting these fibers to make textiles. Known as Musa fiber, it's one of the strongest natural fibers in the world. It can be processed to be as soft as silk or as durable as canvas. Today, there is a huge resurgence in banana fiber for making everything from ropes and mats to high-fashion clothing and even paper. This provides a fantastic, sustainable alternative to water-intensive crops like cotton or synthetic petroleum-based fabrics like polyester. It's a textile that literally grows from our food waste. How amazing is that? And there's even more. At the base of the plant, you have the corm, an underground stem. While parts of it help propagate new plants, other portions can be cooked as a starchy vegetable similar to a potato. Then there's the banana blossom, that large purplish flower that hangs at the end of the fruit bunch. In many culinary traditions, this is considered a delicacy. When cooked, it has a flaky, tender texture, making it an incredible plant-based substitute for fish. Vegan fish and chips made from banana blossom is a game changer, trust me. So, when you put it all together, what do you see? You see a plant that provides food in multiple forms: fruit, stem, and flower. It provides materials for cooking and eating with its leaves. It offers fiber for clothing, paper, and construction, and it even fertilizes the next generation of crops with its peel. This is the definition of a closed-loop system. The banana plant is a model for regenerative agriculture, where nothing is wasted and everything contributes back to the ecosystem. This holistic approach is not just good for the environment. It's also a powerful tool for economic empowerment. For small-scale farmers, being able to sell not just the fruit, but also the fiber, the leaves, and the blossom creates multiple streams of income from a single crop. This diversifies their revenue, makes them more resilient to market fluctuations in banana prices, and fosters local, circular economies. It empowers communities to create value-added products, from handcrafted textiles to gourmet food items, all from a plant they already grow. The banana plant challenges us to rethink our perception of waste. In nature, there is no such thing. Everything has a purpose and a place in the cycle of life. By embracing the lessons of the banana plant, we can move towards a more sustainable and resourceful way of living. It reminds us that the solutions to some of our biggest problems, like waste and pollution, might be found not in complex new technologies, but in the simple, elegant wisdom of nature that has been practiced for generations. So the next time you enjoy a banana, take a moment to appreciate the incredible plant it came from. It's more than just a source of a tasty fruit. It's a symbol of sustainability, a provider of food, fiber, and fertilizer, and a true hero of the agricultural world. It's a living example of how we can work with nature, not against